Weeds compete with your crop for moisture, nutrients, space, and light. They can contaminate or discolor the grain. Their seeds could be poisonous, and they may harbor pests and diseases that affect your crop. Weeds also cause problems during harvesting. In fact, weeds could reduce your yield between 10% and 98%. Weeds are aggressive competitors. They have rapid seed production and could germinate at different times. Weeds are adapted to most conditions and grow quickly. The roots often penetrate deeper and more extensively than that of the crop, so they survive more easily. Weeds can be categorized into two main types. Those with one seed lobe are referred to as grass weeds, and those with two seed lobes as broadleaf weeds. Broadleaf and grass weeds can have different life cycles depending on the specific weed species. Annual weeds complete a life cycle in 1 year. Biannual weeds live for more than a year but less than 2 years. Perennial weeds can live for a long time and reproduce every year. To prevent weeds from competing with crops, weed control should be an integral part of your production practices. Mechanical weed control can be done before planting and during the early stages of crop development. Planting cover crops with close spacing can also help to suppress weed pressure as they compete with the weeds. Note that this system has to be well planned and managed. Planning and correct procedures are as important when including herbicides in your weed control program. Here, it is important to identify problematic weeds and then use the correct product in the correct dosage at the right time. Herbicides are classified as non-selective and selective. Non-selective herbicides kill any plant they come into contact with and can be sprayed before planting or carefully applied in the rows between the crop. Selective herbicides kill a particular weed without affecting the crop at all. Some herbicides are indicated for pre-emergence control and are absorbed through the soil by the developing roots of the weeds. Post-emergence herbicides are absorbed by the weed plant. Contact herbicides affect only the parts of the plant it comes into contact with, and for best results, thorough wetting is required. Systemic herbicides are absorbed by the leaves and then move through the plant. Note that there are various important factors to consider in the chemical weed control process. These range from production practices to climate and application. For more on this, watch Part 5 of the Road to Growth series.